so welcome this morning. Let's start in seated. Let's recognize the significance of the day, closing down the eyes and finding a comfortable seat. And maybe sitting versus our normal usual legs up the wall will not be ever comfortable for you. So we'll just find the most comfortable position, closing down the eyes and bringing the hands into heart center. And just taking a moment and feeling into what the day means, feeling into the significance of the day, and perhaps your intention for your practice today on Anzac Day will have something to do with the energy and the remembrance of the day. Thank yourself that you've made that commitment to come to practice. It's probably even more challenging to practice at home and to commit when you're at home and when you're asked to practice at home and do everything else at home. Thanking yourself, setting an intention, smiling at the extra energies that you feel are surrounding you with your practice at home versus coming here to the studio. And all family members, pets are welcome to join you on the mat, walk through the screen, it doesn't matter, invited in. Let's chant an Om to start our practice. Let's exhale, big inhale. And then slowly starting to come into Ujjayi Breath. So for today, the practice is always breath-based, but today I perhaps remind you a little more often to come back to your breath, to feel into the story of your breath. We all know that we're practicing for something more than just a physical practice. That sense of consciousness, that allowing the mind to still, allowing the mind to turn inwards and simply become the observer. So slowly you're welcome to keep your eyes closed, just coming into a tabletop position before we're coming into salutations. And just very slowly moving into your cat and cow. That's it, just warming your body up, getting a connection to your physical body. I love the fact that you took the time this morning to connect to each other a little while I couldn't get the audio to work, although it said connected here, but I still couldn't hear you, you couldn't hear me. It's all rectified. Let's come into downward facing dog. Let's walk that dog. For some of you, perhaps that first official practice this week, absolutely fine. Just feeling into your physical body and then slowly walking the hands back to the feet, hanging forward Uttanasana. That's it. You can walk backwards and forwards. Maybe you need to bend your knees. Yeah, so feeling into that back line of the body. Centinella, getting a feel as to where you're at with that slight unwellness. Beautiful. And then slowly starting to come back into downward facing dog. Yep. A few more rounds, just walking the dog. If you wanted to bring the knee down, so coming into this three-legged dog with the knee down or three-legged tabletop, like this, beautiful. And just a little word to your camera position. If you feel it's wise that I see you side on, so I can see you in any position, I can give you some verbal guidance, then perhaps it's wise to put the camera angle that way. Otherwise, it's up to you, of course, always, if I just see you, your legs, or just see you in standing and not in seated. Let's hang forward, let's walk forward where you deem is the front edge of your mat. And then slowly starting to curl up, drawing the belly in, coming into standing. Nice, beautiful, good. So just coming into Tadasana, Samasthiti, starting with your Ujjayi breath. Yeah, legs are firm, tailbone is slightly tucked under. So it's that gentle tilt, that opening in the hips, that lifting from your bandhas. Collarbones broad, shoulders down the back, fingertips pointing down. Beautiful. Feeling into Ujjayi, that's it. Nice. Yeah, so fingertips, there is some intention of bringing the arms down, bringing the energy down. The inhalation lifts the front of the torso. The exhalation broadens the back. Beautiful. Let's start. Open the eyes. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reaching. Exhale, coming forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. This is non-traditional, but we'll do that. Inhale, high plank. Maybe knees down first, shoulders away from the ears, elbow to your hips, slow chaturanga. In your own rhythm, inhale into maybe just a cobra to start with. Exhale, downward facing dog. For 1. Counting from the first one onward still means you can step your feet in. That's it. If you need to walk your feet, if you need to bend your knees, do that. For 3. Upper arms rolling outwards, triceps come together. For 4, nice. And 5, inhale, tippy toes, exhale, coming forward, land lightly, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Strong legs come all the way up, inhale, reaching, and exhale to release. Beautiful. Second round. Inhale, reaching. Good. Exhale, coming forward. Nice, Sue. Halfway lift, look up, broaden the chest. Exhale, down dog. High plank, inhale. And then a slow chaturanga, look forward, bring your elbows to your hips. Beautiful. Open up into your back bend. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Seeing if you could keep the feet hip distance apart. Heels a smidgen wider than the toes. Upper arms roll outwards, triceps together. Palms of the hands to the floor. So that's gentle corkscrewing action. Everything that's touching the floor is grounding down. Everything else lifts up. Nice, Cassandra. Last exhale. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step, walk or jump. Halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold all the way, nose to knees. Strong legs come all the way up. Let your belly do the bringing up as well. Otherwise, it's too much for your lower back. Exhale. Third round, inhale. Exhale, Ujjayi sound. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, down dog. So let's make it flowing. High plank when you're ready. Chaturanga. Maybe a little hover before we open into our upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, leading with the belly. For 1. I come off, I like you to stay. For 2. Inner smile, outer smile, looking good. Nice. For 3. Can we lift the belly a little more? Bring the buttocks to the ceiling. Yes, we can. Beautiful. Last exhale here. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, coming forward. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Good, Emma. Exhale, folding. Perhaps a little more. Strong legs come all the way up. Inhale. We'll do 1 more round, Salutation A, just to warm up a little more. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Let it flow. Exhale, come forward. Thighs engaged. Ujjayi Breath. Halfway lift, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, your down dog. High plank, inhale. Be soft in your jaw. Be soft in your neck. A slow chaturanga. A beautiful opening into your back bend. Nice. And a downward facing dog. Watch your index finger knuckle. Palm of the hand fully to the floor. And it's a gentle, as if you have, chewing gum on your mat and you just want to bring it outwards. Nice. Soft jaw, soft eyes. We practice with assertiveness, but the breath makes it soft and smooth. Last exhale with Christine. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step, walk or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Strong legs come all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, Samasthiti again. Beautiful. Coming back into your breath. Let's come into Samasthiti, catching your breath. So we do 2 or 3 rounds of Salutation B, chair pose, and that one-legged stepping forward into warrior. Don't feel like you have to keep up with my count. That's preferable, but if the stepping, you need a couple of breaths, do that. You can always catch up in downward facing dog. Release the hands. Inhale, chair pose, salutation B. Exhale, slowly fold forward from your belly. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Again, high plank, inhale, a slow chaturanga. Draw the shoulders back, lift the chest, beautiful. Open up, inhale, and exhale, down dog. Left heel down, right leg forward. One inhalation coming into your warrior one. And exhale, forward, frame your foot, step back, down dog. High plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, good. Open up again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down, left leg steps forward lightly. Reach up, a full warrior position. Exhale, frame. Step back, down dog. High plank, chaturanga. Open up, feel it in your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. And here we catch up with the groove, we catch our breath. If you feel like resting, you come into tabletop position or into full child's pose. Sorry. There we go, breathing. Let me see. Yeah, warming up, that's good. Good, Emma, roll your upper arms outwards a little more, or in other words, the triceps come together. Antonella as well, beautiful. Last exhale here. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, crouch, come forward. Exhale, halfway lift, look. Exhale, fold. And chair pose. Inhale to come up. Staying a moment in chair pose. Exhale, folding through. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Exhale, back down dog. Make it graceful. High plank. Slow chaturanga. Build the strength. Open up into your back bend. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Left heel down, right leg forward. Elegantly from your core. Good. Exhale, frame your foot. Step back down dog. Slow it down a little. High plank, inhale. A slow, even pace for chaturanga. Good, Lisa. Open up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel down, left leg forward. One go, sweeping up, feels good. Exhale, frame, step back, down dog. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga. Yeah, aim not to have too many extra breaths. Inhale. Exhale, down dog, we're catching up. Beautiful. Maybe you feel like sighing or exhaling through your mouth. Now see if you can find the stability again with the use of the breath. That's it, we're still in downward facing dog. Lifting from the belly, the spine wants to be long. Let me switch to a different screen. Yeah, good. Last exhale. Inhale, tippy toes, exhale, coming forward. Light landing, good. Halfway lift, inhale, good. Exhale, fold a little deeper, a little deeper. Chair pose to come up, inhale. And let's do a third round. Yay. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Let the heat come. Come back into down dog. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga. Hover a little, Russell. Open up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left heel in, right leg forward. Inhale from your belly. Solidify this movement. Exhale, frame your foot, step back, down dog. High plank, inhale. Slow chaturanga. Open up into your back bend with Cassandra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right heel in, left leg forward. Warrior one on the left. Good, Sue. Exhale, frame your foot, step back, down dog. High plank, inhale, Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath in your chaturanga. Slow. Open up, good. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. If it's too much, just have a little snoozle in your tabletop. Practicing the way it suits you this morning. Your physical body, the mind is kept calm and still. Turn inwards to be the observer with the breath. Beautiful. Good, Linda. Last exhale, inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step, walk or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. And a chair pose, inhale. And exhale to release. Brilliant. Stepping or jumping the feet hip distance apart, hands to the hips. Lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale, coming forward. Padangustasana, pulling against the big toe. Now making sure that circle is closed. So those 3 fingers closing, pulling against the toe. Look up, inhale. And then exhale, bending forward. First deeper forward bend of this morning. Now notice what happens if we're not careful, we're shrinking the shoulders against the ears. So lengthen the shoulders away from the ears. While you pull against the toe, while you bring your chest closer to the thighs and you still breathe. Good, Linda. Last exhale here. Inhale, look up, pull against the toes. That's just telling you this is how it feels when the spine is long. And then we stand onto the palms of the hands. Parahastasana. So really toes into the wrist. Yeah, even if that means you need to bend your knees. Inhale, look up, exhale, coming forward. So you feel your toes pushing into your wrists. Your legs want to escape or want to push down. Your hands want to escape. So there is an energy exchange. Feel it in the whole back line of the body. We all feel it. May never be your favorite position. Good. Inhale to look up, pull. Exhale, hands to hips, strong legs, strong core, coming all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, stepping to the front. So we're now doing, you're all familiar, triangle, reverse triangle, and so forth. So front edge of the mat, inhale, step your right leg out to the right. Exhale, left toes in, right toes out. So we always start facing the right. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana. Oh, beautiful Trikonasana. Nice. You know how it goes. Beautiful. So if you have the space, you can pull against your big toe. And you can lean back a little, opening the chest, turning the gaze to look to your upper thumb. Beautiful. And if not, you bring the back of the hand against the shin. Last exhale, look to your big toes. Strong legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right toes in, left toes out. Lift and lengthen, engage that front thigh. Reach forward and then pivot. Trikonasana, beautiful triangle shape. How does the triangle shape feel on a Saturday morning versus, during the week, 7 o'clock, 9:30, later on? Where is your breath? Nice alignment there, so beautiful. Good, Cassandra. Now the top hand is a downward facing dog hand. Yeah, so imagine you're pushing against the wall. So there is still energy into the fingertips as well. Last exhale, look up, inhale, coming up. Exhale, left toes in, right toes out, making 2 tracks here. Yeah, twisted Trikonasana. So you face the right, but you have 2 tracks, hips forward, chest forward. I know you know. Lift and lengthen the left arm, inhale. And then exhale, coming forward, reaching, twisting. You're welcome to simply have the hand on the shin here. Open the chest, bring your right arm up. Or eventually the hand could be inside the foot, very eventually outside. And then there's quite a working of that left hand here and the right leg against each other. Nice, beautiful. Your twist comes from your torso, not your lower back. Give that back leg a little bit more oomph. Nice, Linda. That's beautiful expressions, everyone. Last exhale, strong legs, inhale, coming up, pivot up. Exhale, your right toes in. Ta-da, left toes out, 2 tracks. Windmill the arms around, right arm up, inhale, exhale, coming forward, twisting. Where are you at this morning? Hand on the shin is just as valid as doing the full expression. Feeling into it, no forcing. Come back to Ujjayi Breath. Gentle, soft guidance of Ujjayi Breath. What's your breath telling you this morning? What's the story? If the story is I'm aiming for the shape and the breath is shortened, that's not a useful thing to do when we want our yoga practice to be a healing practice. Let's exhale, look to your big toes, strong legs, inhale, pivot up. And exhale, we're always stepping back to the front, wiping the slate clean. We're stepping out the right leg to the right. This is the distance of your warrior two. Left toes in, right toes out. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, come into warrior two, reach forward, side angle pose, Parshvakonasana. Beautiful standing pose. So this is enough. Forearm onto the thighs, arm reaching. Otherwise, hand to the back of the foot, opening up even more. Let me see. Breath is soft and smooth. Good. Good. Now, if you can, tuck your chin, rotate the head, look to the thumb, so the forehead is higher than the chin. Good, Russell, open the hips a little more, open the chest to the side. That was 1/2 kilometer opening. Beautiful. Last exhale, strong legs, inhale, coming up. Right toes in, left toes out. Lift and lengthen, inhale, reaching, feeling. It's nice to have the forearm on the thigh first and then go, okay, this is solid. Now I can explore if I can come into the full expression. Beautiful side angle position. Parshvakonasana, Utthita Parshvakonasana. Let me see. Good. Same on that side there, Russell. Open the chest a little more. Yep, open the hips. Nice, Antonella, as well. So the danger is we collapse forward. You want to open. This is like a Trikonasana opening. Yeah, good. Last exhale. Strong legs, inhale, come up. And then we just bring our back knee down. That's our right knee, isn't it? Yeah. We come into the twisted variation. We'll do our own. Prayer hands, inhale, exhale, twist. So your right arm comes to the outside of that left thigh. Maybe like this, maybe totally closing that gap. Feel that twist though. Tuck your back toes under if you can and lift your back knee. Don't lift the hips too high. Beautiful, that's it, Emma. And we fiddle 4. Right hand comes to the floor. If there's no gap between torso and thigh, left arm reaches overhead. And very eventually the full expression brings your back heel down. Something like this, beautiful, very nice. Good, that's our twisted Paravrita Parshvakonasana. That's it, Antonella, that's it. Yeah. And then inhale here, exhale, coming out. Frame your front foot, and we're just going to switch sides through vinyasa. Stepping back, left leg steps back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Oh, nice one. Inhale, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stepping your right leg between the hands, bring the left knee down, and we do the same on the other side. Oh, we have to workshop that a little at some stage. Prayer hands, twisting. So you could stay here, lunging into that front leg, twisting, or seeing if you can slide down that left arm to the outside of that right thigh. Then the next stage would be to lift the back knee. Yeah, we feel that in the hips a little more. And then we can extend the left arm, right arm reaches. Beautiful. Yeah, that would be enough. Let me see. Very nice. Yeah, I know. Stability. We're still there, Emma. Go back again. There we go. Reaching. Yeah. So your top arm. Yeah. And then inhale here, exhale. Let's just tumble out. Frame that front foot. Step back down dog. High plank inhale. Wiping that slate clean. Chaturanga. Doing well. Inhale to open. And exhale to downward facing dog. Brilliant. Let's have a little wiggle in downward facing dog. Last exhale here. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, coming forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. We're a bit warmer. Nose to knees. Strong legs come all the way up. Inhale and exhale at the top. So traditionally, we're stepping the right leg out, but if you need to see the camera, maybe it's the left leg. So we're coming into Prasarita Padottanasana, these wide-legged forward bends, yeah? So position yourself so you have your wrists and your ankles in roughly one line, yeah? So feet parallel, Antonella, is that feet parallel? Yep. Hands to hips, lift and lengthen, inhale and exhale, we're coming forward. Not headbutting the sofa. If you have the space, the fingers reach back in line with the toes, but underneath your shoulders. And then bring the fingers to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coming all the way forward. So quite a strong forward bend. The setup here with the hands and the shoulders reminds us of our tripod. I'm just going to come as far as I can this morning so you can see if you need to. The neck is long. So the moment you're in your final expression, your shoulders move away from the ears, thighs are engaged. This is quite a strong forward fold here. Backs of the legs, inner thighs. Last exhale here, and then inhale to look up. Exhale, we're just going to go straight into C, interlacing the hands behind your back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, coming all the way forward. So inhalation breath opens the shoulders, opens the arms. Exhalation, you allow yourself to come a little further forward. Let me see. And then there is no bouncing. Yeah. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Wide-legged forward bend, and the C is just that arm variation. For 3, good. Nice stillness. Beautiful. For 2, for 1. And then strong legs, strong in your core. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale at the top. Hands to hips. We're going to go into D. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way forward. That's it, Emma. Come all the way forward. Release the hands and pull against the big toe. Or pull against your shins. Lift and lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward. And that's probably your fullest expression. Don't hold back. If your head easily comes to the floor, then you may need to shorten your stance, so you have a challenge. Shoulders away from the ears. I'm coming off so I can see you. This is not a recording. This is a teaching class. Nice. Belly, where's your breath? What's the story of the breath? Nice, Christine, finding some stillness. It's all good. Brilliant. Good. Last exhale here. And then inhale to look up, just pull against the toe. Exhale, hands to hips, strong legs. Inhale, come up. And exhale, we're stepping to the front. Ta-da. Let it go. All good. Inhale, stepping the right leg out to the right like a Trikonasana, bringing your hands in reverse prayer or holding your elbows. Left toes in, right toes out. Parsvottanasana. Yeah. Lift and lengthen. Inhale. Cassandra, see if you can face forward, chest forward, hips forward. Lift and lengthen, inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, coming forward. So there is length in the spine. Rather than just a downward movement, you want to lengthen. You all know. Beautiful. Good. And then you can come a little further if you want to. Yeah, come into your full expression, but let's not collapse in the chest. Nice. So those shoulder blades want to move in and down the spine. Breath is soft and smooth. Ujjayi sound. Don't be shy. Good, Sue. Just let the head dip down a little. Yeah. So regardless of where you're at, you want to find that line of top of the head to the tailbone, one line. Last exhale, beautiful. Strong legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right toes in, left toes out. If you held the elbows, Russell, you change the grip, lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale, come forward. Now, where does this register for you this morning? Softening the jaw, softening the breath. It feels like there's so much anatomical, alignment going on, but it's about the breath. Can you soften? Yes, we have all asked to find a position where we're uncomfortable in. All this crisis around us is just not real. And yet we're asked to keep our inner peace. Beautiful. Last exhale, strong legs. Inhale, coming up. Open out to the side, arms wide. And exhale, gracefully stepping to the front. Beautiful. Let's let it go. Hands to hips. I'll show you this way. Solidify your left leg. Right knee comes up. We're just going to go into an Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. See if you can, regardless of what you normally do, could you hold your big toe? You bring your knee up, hold your big toe. Good. If by now you go, I'd like to hold my knee, do that. Otherwise, lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale, extend. Now extend without leaning back or collapsing. Beautiful. Inhale here, exhale, perhaps taking the leg out to the side. Beautiful. You can take your knee out to the side. You can look over your left shoulder. Beautiful. There's a play with that big toe against your fingers. The heart lifts. Last exhale, inhale, coming forward. Good. Keeping out the forward bend, and we're just going to release the hands to the hips, and we point your toes. Quadriceps, belly for 3. Good, Linda, for 2, for 1, and release. Wow, our teacher Ryan has got a much longer current. Okay. Left knee up. Good. And then just see, without bending forward, how high can you bring your knee? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Can that toe come to your fingers rather than you bending down and then having to unfold? You can hold the knee. Inhale here, exhale, extend slowly. Feel that standing leg buttock switching on. Feel the core switched on. Beautiful. Good. Good, Cassandra. See if you can find some lift here and some toe against the fingers that opens the chest. Inhale here, exhale out to the side if you're not already. Slowly, slowly turning the gaze. Find your breath. So this needs to feel freeing and opening rather than, oh my God, when this is over. Good. Inhale, coming forward. Good. With control, releasing, pointing. Aiming not to lower the leg. Good, Linda. Straighten. More. For 3. Good. For 2. For 1. Lift and releasing. Let it go. Let it go. Good. A salutation with a chair pose and with our warriors. When you're ready, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Exhale, come forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Open up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, we're jumping forward into chair pose. Inhale, coming up. A deeper chair pose this time. Monitoring what's going on in our knees though. Belly's drawn in. So this is long. Yeah, beautiful. For 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, back down dog. Find your vinyasa, high plank. Belly, thighs, chaturanga, strong. Good. Open up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left heel down, right leg forward, warrior 1 for a few breaths here. Here's your warrior stance. Nice. Let me see. Warrior 1, Linda. Linda. Oh. Good. Last exhale here, and then inhale, straighten your right leg. Keep the gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, right toes in, left toes out. Inhale here, exhale, lunging into the left. So warrior 1, forward facing warrior on the left now. That's it, Linda. I think she got daydreaming. Nice. So feeling into the length of the spine here. So warrior 1 it's not a back bend, it's a long spine. Nice, Cassandra. Inhale here, exhale, open out to the side. Now we're in warrior 2. Lunging in. Open to the side, warrior 2. Linda. Warrior 2. Good. Beautiful. Solidity in the legs, lightness in the breath. Last exhale. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, turn your left toes in, your right toes out. Inhale here, exhale, lunging into that right leg. Yeah, I don't know how loud or how quiet I am at your home. I feel like I'm almost yelling in here into that microphone. Finding stillness, warrior 2, such a beautiful warrior position. Now stay there and see if you can have awareness between your shoulder blades. They drop lightly down the back and in. There is not a hardening anywhere. Look over your front fingertips. That's it, Cassandra. I know we have to check where the pets are, where the kids are. Inhale here, exhale, frame your foot, step back down dog. High plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Open up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And guess what? We're coming to seated. So see if you can jump forward, coming into a cross-legged position, getting ready for Dandasana. Ta-da! That's always a bit of worthy of celebration. So I'll sit. Beautiful. Hands next to the hips here. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Good. And a beautiful L-sit. Preparation for Paschimottanasana. All good. Sue, can you hear me still okay? Good. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Exhale, coming forward. Oh, Paschimottanasana. If you easily can hold your big toes, pull against your big toes. Maybe you can easily hold the outside edges of your feet. Or you just hold your legs. Hard, yeah, that's it. So if you can bind, you can bind. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders. This is quite a strong position. We're feeling this all along the back side of the body, the legs, the back. Lifting up, inhale, and exhale to release. Let's go straight into Purvottanasana, and then let's do a jump through. Fingers pointing back. Yeah, this is your reverse plank. Toes pointed, lifting the chest, inhale, exhale. Solidify your legs, lift the hips. Purvottanasana, head can go back. Do what you can for 3, solid, for 2, for 1, and slowly releasing. Brilliant. Now the fun starts with our jump throughs and jump backs. We always do 2 variations of Lalasana. So crossing at the shins, hands down, inhale, lift, exhale down. Feet down, core strength, inhale, lift, exhale down. Coming forward, let's do it together. I like this as an inhalation. So you come out of your cross-legged position. Exhale your down dog. Inhale your high plank. Exhale your chaturanga. Inhale your up dog or your cobra. Exhale your downward facing dog. Inhale your tippy toes. Exhale, we're coming to seated again. I'm just going to turn around so I'm not turning away from you. What's next? Or whatever we make it next. I'd like to come into Janasasana A here. Yeah? Left leg straight, right leg bend. Lift and lengthen, inhale. Oh, the layers are coming off, coming forward. So quite eventually there will be a bind. In the absence of a bind, hold your toes, hold your foot, hold your leg, lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale, come forward. This is asking for a long spine, yogis and yoginis. This is asking for length here, as you know, between the ribs and the hips coming forward. Dristhi is to your big toe. Last exhale, inhale, coming up. Exhale, no jump through, just coming into changing sides. And notice, is it habit that you actually fiddle with your legs, or can you just do the changing without hands? Lift and lengthen with Cassandra. Exhale, coming forward. Nice. Where does it take you this morning? Where is your breath? Ujjayi Breath. Janasasana A. Be where you're at. Be comfortable there. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. Wherever you're holding on, nice. And then finding the stillness with the Dristhi, with the Ujjayi Breath, and with our Bandhas. Last exhale, inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Jumping through, we do the Lalasana together. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Feet down, we lift from the belly. And exhale down. Jumping through. Yep, you can have your own or come with me. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. High plank. Exhale is your chaturanga. Your back bend is your inhale. Nice. And exhale into your down dog. And then coming to seated again. If you fatigue, you leave this out. You just do the Lalasanas. And we're going to come into the Marichyasanas. Marichyasanā A. So forward bending. Right leg bend, left leg straight. Lift and lengthen. Let's slump back. Good. So the lift comes from you pushing into that right foot, kicking into that left heel and engaging the belly. So lifting up, inhale, and then come forward to the inside of your leg. Let's do something else. Let's have the left hand to the outside and then see if your right hand can actually reach the foot. If that is the case, you would be ready for the bind, but if not, just reach further and further forward, and then we can swing it around. Keep the bind, left hand back, lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale, coming forward.
Good, nice, Sue. And you work the leg against the arms. And it's a bit like Prasarita Parattanasana C, where you want the arms to lift off your back. Intensify that forward bend, but always soften the jaw, soften the breath. Beautiful. Last exhale here, inhale to come up and exhale to release. Brilliant. Other side, changing. So the foot comes to the outside. Let's do a few lift and lengthen so we know where the strength comes from. Flopping back and then pushing into the foot, lifting. Inhale. Flopping back again. So both feet and the belly are activated. There's a lot going on. And now come forward. Beautiful. So if that left hand can easily reach the outside edge of that right foot, then you may have the chance to have a bind. Otherwise, you sit where you're at, working the pose. That's it, Sue. Come around, find the bind. You can do that on the other side. Lift and lengthen. There is always a lengthening. Let me switch screens. Oh, Cassandra had to disappear. Yeah, look, kudos to you all for, you know, navigating the home practice. It's like, yeah, that sounds so cozy. It's a challenge. Good, Lisa. So in your case, you aim for that left shoulder to make the way forward as well. That's just not a forcing, it's just sort of where you need to work. Beautiful. Inhale to lift, exhale to release. And here we are again, another jump through. Yeah, so when we do this, we draw the knees in and to the chest. Yeah, so the belly has got a lot of work to do. Inhale, lift, exhale down, feet down. Inhale, lift, exhale down. I know. Lifting, inhale, or find your own flow. Just remember, one breath, one movement. We do this so we keep the heat, and we do this so we wipe the slate clean. There is another posture now. Yeah, all preparing. The previous one prepares for the next one, or is a counterbalance. Now we do the same position, but we're coming into a twist. So this way, the foot needs to come in. Lift and lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Right hand behind, left arm either a stop sign or just a cradle or a full bind. I'll show you here. And then we're looking over the right shoulder. You know, Marichiyasana sees a twist. Beautiful. We could eventually bring that hand into the hip crease. Good. For 3, let me see. For 2, look over your back shoulder, Lisa. Right shoulder. Yeah. Good. Antonella as well. Look over your right shoulder more. More. Yeah, I can see everything. And then inhale, coming forward. Exhale, release. Other side. It's a strong twist. One of my favorite twists, I have to say. Lift and lengthen. Inhale. Left hand behind. So our left leg is bent. Right arm to the outside. So to maneuver ourselves closer, we can collapse a little, but then you want to open up. Yeah, lifting, looking over. That's, yes, that right leg is straight. There's nothing gained with the bind. If you feel you get the lift and you get the twist, just working the leg and the arm against each other, then that's enough. Good, Antonella, don't let that straight leg go to sleep. Nice. I can't see Emma's straight leg, but I'll assume it's forward. Good. Ah, isn't that a beautiful twist? And then inhale to come forward. Exhale to release. Brilliant. And here we are at jump through time again. Lifting. Come back to Ujjayi Breath. Lift, inhale. Exhale down. Feet down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Lifting, inhale. Fold out into your down dog. High plank inhale if you come with me. Exhale, chaturanga. Challenge yourself. Legs, thighs, hover. Open up into your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And to seated. And what are we going to do? Boat pose. Half first. Lifting. So see if we could reduce the gap between the knees and the chest. Lift. For 3. For 2. For 1, just a little alasana, lifting up, inhale, exhale down, second round. If you feel the strength this morning, straighten your legs, full expression. What's going on? For 3, whoops. For 2, For 1, crossing at the ankles the other way, lifting. Inhale, lift. 3rd round. Half is sufficient, or if it's too much, bring your toes to the floor. Yeah, I'll demonstrate half, it's all good. Knees together if you can, Lisa. Hard lift, shoulders back for 3, for 2, for 1, and releasing. Lifting up, jump through, inhale, lift. Exhale down, feet down, inhale, lift. Exhale down, I know, I'm getting huff and puff as well. Coming back down dog. High plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Open up, beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's come to seated again for Baddha Konasana. Oh, beautiful Baddha Konasana. Yeah, so this bit here. And sometimes you can't get closer, you just lift your buttocks and bring them closer to your heels. In fact, let's everyone do that. Let's bring your hands behind your buttocks or on your knuckles. Yeah, and then just lift up and see if the knees, like butterfly knees, can come out. So the soles of the feet open. Yeah, so it's just the outside edge of your foot that's together and the rest wants to open. Let's see if that works. Oh, okay, and then sitting down. Taking thumbs to the inside, and then you open this. You open the chest, you open the ankles, you open the hips, lift and lengthen, inhale. And then exhale, coming forward. Oh, maybe you stay where you're at and go, I need to breathe here a little. We'll stay here for a little. Good, Lisa. Aiming to keep, the whole chest open is for the breath. So there's no use coming forward and then sort of collapsing. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at someone else's screen. And I need a tissue. This is hard work. It is too, isn't it? All right, good, good. Let me see. Baddha Konasana. So you always know, inhale through the spine, exhale out the knees. That's it, Emma. Dristhi, if you close your eyes through the 3rd eye. Where's Cassandra? Cassandra's back. Yeah, because Cassandra has to drop her shoulders a little. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they want to help. They hunch up a little. Drop them, drop them. Good. And then inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Jump through. Lolasana. This is core strength at its finest. Feel it. It's not just a movement. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Feet down. Inhale, lift. Maybe hover a little and go, yeah, I can feel my belly switching on. And then find your jump through. Or if you don't want to, you can just go into your downward facing dog. Leave the chaturanga out. Leave the back bend out and just come to seated again. Yeah, make it useful for you. And then we go into Upavista. Beautiful Upavista Konasana. We've practiced this in a few classes during the week. Let's make it easeful first. As wide as you can here. Dorsiflex. Toes pointing up. And then bring the hands forward. Lift and lengthen. And then it's like you want your pubic bone to disappear from underneath you. Heart stays long and we're coming forward. Let the hands come forward with you, but feel it in your thighs. So your thighs are solid, feel it in your inner thighs. Let the energy move. So it's always the inhalation through the top of the head and the exhalation through your heels. Beautiful. And if you have kind people living with you, you can come back to this pose and go, just give me a little nudge on the lower back. Just give me a little bit of, and then you stay there. This will give fairly quickly if you find the opening. Yeah, let's keep the hands forward. The chest comes easily to the floor, that's fine, but not closing here. So we want to keep the length between the ribs and the hips. Oh, very nice. Last exhale here, strong legs, inhale from the belly, coming back up. Let's play, let's bend the knees, let's lift up, let's hold the outside edges of the feet. Yeah. Ubaya, yeah, lifting up, maybe just bend. Maybe all the way. There is an L shape, so there is a hard lift, shoulders drop, and your feet work against your hands. And if you wanted to, you can let your head go back for 3. Beautiful. Be safe, be playful. For 2, let me see. For 1. And then no hands, no feet on the floor. We're coming straight into Lolasana, lift, crossing at the ankles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Feet down, inhale, lift, exhale, down, jumping through. Find your own. Inhale, lift, down dog. High plank, inhale. Keep the heat. Exhale, chaturanga, doing well. Open up, inhale. Exhale, coming back. Let's stay in that downward facing dog. Oh no, let's come to seated again. One more. Komasana. Feet wide, wider than your mat. Toes turned up, heart forward, and we just bring the hands to the outside. Yeah, and for some of us, that's enough. It's like, flushing this nose, not good. Enough on the hamstrings, enough on the lower back. If you can, bring your heels further forward and your arms further out. And you just come into, you need to stay switched on from your belly though. And then it's a lifting of the heart forward. And the moment we do that, we feel that more in our hamstrings and in our lower back. Good. So stay. This needs to be switched on. So your belly needs to be switched on. You want to aim for that length here. Bit of Komasana play this morning, just noticing where we're at. Last exhale, strong belly, strong legs. Bring your arms around. Detangle your legs. And we'll just do a little asana, no jump through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Feet down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. I'd like us to just come into a high toe stand. I just want to practice something with you. High toe stand, okay? Yeah, like this. Good. Feet together. We're coming into a twist. It feels a little bit like chair pose twist. Knees together and knees stay pointing forward, so wherever your forward is. And then we come to the left with our fingertips and with our torso. Knees squeeze together, pointing forward. And then we close that gap between chest and thighs, and we go as far as we can to the left. Yeah, good. Knees together, knees pointing forward. Beautiful twist. Don't hold your breath, come back to center. And then let's go over to the other side. Just a little preparation for Pashasana, noose pose. So you feel your twist, you go into your final expression, and then we see if we can get the chest and the thighs closer. And we're still on high toe stand. Oh, nice one. Coming back to center. Let's bring the hands down. Let's come up. Let's step back just into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, high plank. And your chaturanga brings you onto your belly for your back bends. We'll do a little preparation, then we go into the full Urdhva Dhanurasana. So Shalabhasana first, palms facing up, feet together, as you know. Tuck your tailbone, inhale, lifting up. Upper body, lower body. I can't lift any higher. Yeah, but I feel the back is working, the shoulder blades drawing in and down the spine for 3, for 2, for 1. Hands next to the chest, 5 breaths in your Bhujangasana Cobra pose, lifting the legs. Good, nice, Sue. What's the story of your breath? Inhale, lift, exhale, release. If you can and you want to, follow me into an upward facing dog. So engage your thighs, tuck your tailbone, slide forward onto your, closer to your wrists. Heart open, shoulders back. Flipping the toes from your belly, go back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. High plank inhale and a chaturanga, maybe on the knees. Good. Bow pose, holding the feet. Good. So don't let the knees splay out. If the toes touch easily, fine. Bring the inside edges of the feet together. As long as we keep some energy in the quadriceps. Exhale, tuck your tailbone. And then inhale, push the feet into the hand and let that bow happen. So let the bow happen because there is energy between your feet and your hands. Nice, Russell. Good. For 3. Good, Cassandra. For 4. And 5, and releasing. And again, if you don't want to do your up dog, you can just come into a little cobra and then find your way onto your belly again. Otherwise, sliding forward into an upward facing dog. Maybe stay here for a little. Nice. Belly strong, push back into your downward facing dog. Excellent. Inhale, high plank, exhale, chaturanga, back onto the belly. Turning over onto your back. Oh, that's going to be marvelous. Good. Without further ado, We're not going to do a bridge pose. That's going to be an option if you wanted to, but we're all going to have feet hip distance. You all know, hands come behind you, fingertips towards the shoulders. Exhale, flatten the spine. Inhale, just lifting the hips. Inhale, exhale here, push into the hands, maybe come onto the top of the head or come all the way up into your Urdhva Dhanurasana, your upward facing boat pose. Staying for a few breaths. I'll come out so I can see. And then chin to chest, slowly coming out. So from now on, your option is, of course, rest. Your option is to stay where you're at or come into your bridge pose. We'll do another 2 rounds, full expression. Exhale, arms overhead, flatten the spine. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, push into the hands, push into the feet. Let me see. This is for you. Nice, Sue. See if you can push into the feet, straighten your arms. All right, but come out if it's fatiguing. Coming out, chin to chest. Beautiful. Third set, let's not get into thinking too much. Arms overhead. Flatten the spine. Inhale, lifting up. Good, good. Nice, Antonella, fine stillness. Grounding down into the feet. Beautiful. Yeah, rest is an option, but maybe it's a bridge pose. Nice, Emma. Beautiful. Beautiful, everyone. Whatever you've chosen, it's all good. Yeah. Where is your breath? What's the story of your breath? Slowly coming out. Brilliant. Soon you can have my ankles again there, Russell. Hopefully not too much longer. It's all getting a bit to the crazy stage. I feel for your mums having to work and to homeschool and dads as well. It's like, oh my God. Okay, happy baby pose, just for a moment. Outside edges of the feet. Knees coming to the chest. Feel into what's your back telling you. Let go. We'll do a little back bend workshop when we're together live again. Come to seated, coming into Paschimottanasana. So without further ado, lift and lengthen, inhale. Traditional counterbalance. This may take a little while to be comfortable in this Paschimottanasana because we had the back bends. Yeah, but if you can, finishing series now. So wiggle. You want to wiggle the chest over the thighs. Yeah, length, beautiful. If you can, all the way forward. Just let this be the salutation towards yourself, towards being adventurous in your back bends. Ujjayi Breath, Dristhi to your big toes. Very nice. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Shoulder stand. If you have a wall, you can do the wall shoulder stand. You all know. If you're not on your strongest this morning, you could just do a legs up the imaginary wall, maybe with a cushion or a bolster or a block underneath. Otherwise, you come with me into shoulder stand. Palms facing down, legs solid, lifting the legs overhead and up. And then your elbows come in as close as you can behind you and you lift up. So the idea is that you're not sinking down into your hands. Your hands are just there to find you length. Yeah? So feet grow tall, your thighs lifting up, buttocks engaged, and your belly. So this is still a working posture, or a posture like all our inversions, the energy is lifting up. Nice. And then feel like your bridge pose, you want to push into your shoulders and into your upper arms. Everything else lifts up. Looking good. Breathing softly. Beautiful. Linda, if you can, and a few of you as well, the legs away from the face, just a millimeter. Just work with that sense of balance. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. So good, Russell. Good, Cassandra. Let me scroll through. Good, Lisa. Nice, nice. Yeah, you don't have to see me and you don't have to look. Can you just gently lift the chin, maybe a smidgen, so the curve comes back to the cervical spine, doesn't want to be totally flat. Nice, Christine, nice, Emma, all good. Ah, look who's found us. And Antonella, beautiful.
Halasana, I don't normally teach, so let's leave it out. Let's come into Kanapidasana. So just bending the knees, bringing the knees next to the ears. This is a bit like a child's pose upside down. So this time your upper back is rounded. Those of you having the space, interlace the hands behind your back and bring your wrists to the floor. And you're not missing out on anything. You can actually really squeeze your ears with your knees. I'm not going to say anything too intelligent now if you don't hear. Or you can bring your knees to your forehead. This is such a useful pose, especially now with most of us sitting more, hunching forward into the tablet, into the screen, whatever you want to call it. Nice. Oh, doesn't that feel good? We've been to the chiropractor with the kids yesterday, and he says, I've just got hunching posture to adjust. No soccer injuries, nothing, just hunching posture. And then slowly, slowly curling out. Feel this, vertebra by vertebra. Be fully there. It's not about what's going to be next. This is it. This is now. Beautiful. Let's counterbalance with our beautiful fish pose. Toes pointed, solid, yeah? This is your Purvottanasana expression. Elbows next to the rib cage. Pointing the toes, stemming into your elbows, lifting the chest, let the head go back. Yeah, let the head go back for this, to the floor a little, but hardly any weight. Like your headstand, hardly any weight. Let the chest lift, let me see. Sternum moves up to the ceiling. And then if you can keep this shape, you feel you can keep it with your back muscles. You can lift the legs a little. Feet together there, Christine. Maybe even releasing the arms. Lisa, you'll just stay there. Good. Coming more into an Uttana Padasana expression. This is solid though. If you can, then open and close your mouth like a fish. So Uttana Padasana, this position here. Beautiful expression. For 3, for 2, for 1, slowly coming out. Brilliant. Nice. Just take a moment, perhaps come into an Apanasana, and then we're going to roll to the side. We're setting up for headstand. Oh yeah. Okay. You could just do briefly, have a look. You could just do a rabbit's ears. Otherwise, you could just do a tripod setup and not go further. But let's do this together. Be nicely warmed up. Hold your upper arms. Yeah, so that's measuring the distance between your shoulders. Indentation of the elbows, that's where your palms end up. Beautiful corkscrew downward facing dog hands. Top of the head comes forward, triangle. Elbows in, hardly any weight on the top of the head. Maybe that's your wake up. It's like, taken me all that time to fully be alive and awake. No bounce in there, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, it looks like you need to tuck your chin under a little. So the top of the head is a little further back from my vision, but you know, nice, nice. I can see you all good. Christina's shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen your neck. Oh, she could fall 0.5 kilometer more. Nice, Emma. Emma, I cannot see your head. I can only see your back. Nice, Lisa. Hover there. Hover there. Don't unfold. When you have a stable position and that's already new to you, hover there. Feel the length in the neck. Beautiful. Everyone, you can stay, you can come out. We've got enough time to do what feels appropriate with Cassandra. All good. Beautiful. Let's come into the bound. Okay, same setup. You could rest, you could look, you could do the tripod again. Otherwise, we'll do the bound headstand. Hold your upper arms, swivel open, and then really interlace right down into the webbing. The lower pinky tucks under. Top of the head, the same top of the head comes to the floor. And the moment you touch down, you lift the shoulders away from the ears. So just get comfortable here for a moment. The knees underneath the hips, lift the hips up. And here you can play, can I actually push into my forearm so my head lifts? So I can put that Easter chocolate wrapper that's hanging around somewhere between the floor and the head. Then you can tipple in, tipple in, tipple in. One knee into the chest, push into the arms, and then unfold. And that has been a bit mean because I haven't watched you. Nice, Sue. Nice. You are where you're at and it's all good. Beautiful. Looking safe, looking good. What's happening in the Western family? No headstands. Okay. Slowly coming out. Let's counterbalance. You're all doing well.
Marvelous. So sometimes I'm asked, when can I do headstand, this and that? And it's like, when you feel safe in your headstand, you can start your practice with a headstand. Let's come to seated. Yeah, you know yourself best. Well done. Okay, if you sit easily in lotus, sit in lotus, half lotus, cross-legged, anything goes. And we're going to do yoga mudra. So traditionally, the right hand holds the right toes from behind and the left hand holds the left toes, something like that. Or you can just cross your elbows like this. Crossing your elbows, lift and lengthen, inhale, then exhale, coming forward. Just a beautiful forward fold. You can let your forehead come to the floor. Yoga mudra, just sealing in, I'm turning around, sealing in the energy. And I'm not saying you're not feeling any sensation. This could be quite strong for your hips. And just feel into it. Just let it go. Feel into the area of your bandhas. So your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Sort of, yeah, that's where we want to seal in that energy. It's like, yeah, that's where it sits. Yeah, don't force yourself into a lotus. So it's all good. And maybe again, a little connection to the importance of this day today. We're coming forward again, so slowly coming up. If you're not in lotus, just change the cross of your legs, change the cross of the arms again, lift and lengthen, inhale, and when you're ready, coming forward again for 5 breaths. Letting the energy be sealed in. If your forehead doesn't touch the floor, so be it. And just dangling in that forward bend, sealing the energy in. Let your mind bring into the idea of the significance of the day today. Beautiful. And then very slowly with the connection to the core, coming back up to seated. Beautiful. And if this seated position is relevant and useful for you for Ujjayi Breath, then do so. So index finger and thumb touch, Gyan Mudra. Chin tucked under. So I really want you to lift tall. Yeah, so this lengthening here. You see? Yeah, between the ribs and the hips. And the chin tucked under. So a really beautiful long spine. If your hands don't come behind the knees or in front of the knees, they come up, somewhere along the thighs, that's fine. Finding that upright position, finding that chin lock as well. And then finding long, deep Ujjayi breath. So really taking the breath all the way up into the chest, into the shoulders, into the throat, and then let all the air go. That's it. Feel those 3 different ways. Just too warm for all this. That's it. So belly expands, then the ribs expand, then the chest expands. Your rhythm. I don't want to breathe into your ear, so you get the idea. Yeah, you keep your Ujjayi breath going, you keep the length going. A few more rounds. I'll be quiet so you can have your own experience of your sound here. A few more rounds. Two more. Spine lengthens, torso lengthens, and then it settles down again. Nice, beautiful, beautiful, everyone. Bringing the hands in prayer in front of the heart. Closing down the eyes again if they've opened. Beautiful. Recognizing the beauty of our yoga practice being a healing practice. We have movement, we have breath, we have connection of mind, body, and the spirit, the soul, and all the layers of our bodies. Mental, energetic, all affected by our practice. Beautiful. Let's chant an Om to close. Let's exhale. Big inhale. Lokaha, lokaha, samastaha, samastaha, sukhino bhavantu, sukhino bhavantu. Together. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. And just lowering the head forward, feeling into the resonance of our chant, to let all beings everywhere be happy and free, and to find, with our own words, our own thoughts, and our own actions, find a way to contribute to that intention. And it always includes ourselves as well. Let's bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, and thank you, yogis and yoginis. I shall assume that you take Shavasana with me. If you cannot, then I would just like to say thank you for joining me this morning and the group. Have a marvelous rest of the day. Otherwise, Shavasana together as a group. Even if you have to go, I would hope that you don't leave Shavasana out. Even if it's just a couple of minutes, that sense of recognizing that rest is part of the practice. If we get exhausted, particularly in these crisis times, we're not quitting, we can't quit. We'll have to learn to rest and rejuvenate. So finding a position that's comfortable at home, you can draw the blinds, have a blanket, eye pillow, or a towel over your eyes, jumper. Letting the breath further regulate. Feel the connection to your physical body. This after yoga feeling, and this is why Shavasana is important too. Just notice the connection you have to your physical body. The connection to the physical body, that sense of tingling, that sense of feeling alive. You can actually feel your body filled with prana, with energy, with breath. Allow yourself to notice that. Jaw is soft, eyes are soft. Shoulders broad. Our shoulders carry so much these days. Yes, no wonder there is tension, tightness. Let it soften. Soften with the breath. We cannot pick up our responsibilities again after Shavasana. We know we will, we can. Let them be. Belly soft. Feeling yourself immersed in a sense of peace and kindness from the top of the head to the toes. Just another minute or so.